Okay, this was my first project I had at Club Car Golf Cart. I put an enclosure on it. I put heat inside, propane. Then I put a plow on it. Okay, this is my next project. It's a 96 Chrysler Gem Car pickup truck. I got it all tore apart, all the transmission, all electrical out of it, all the wiring under the dash. The only wires that are left in here are switches I'm going to use. Everything else is tore out. I got the bed off, the rear end out of it, and what happened is my friend came over to see the progress I was doing, and he said that I should make a video of it and put it on YouTube, so that's what I'm going to do. So then, what happened is I bought this four-wheeler. It's a 2007 Arctic Cat 650 H1. And this is what happened. As a kid, what's funny about this is I Googled the VIN number, and the kid bought it in an auction. And the auction papers say the miles on it. So I came out to the four-wheeler and looked at the miles on it. It's only got 684 miles on it. I got the auction. On another video I might show the mileage on the auction papers. The kid only put 3 miles on this machine before they wrecked it. And what he did is, you can see the tie rod's bent. And he pulled the axle right out of the transmission, or the front pig, or whatever that's called for the four-wheel drive. But the only damage is to the seal. The seal's bad, and he tore off the lower brackets completely. Tore off the bottom. I think it's the bottom. This bracket right here is completely tore off. So all I had to do to really get this thing back on the road is fix this here, re-weld the new bracket right here, put this back in with a seal, and then here's the radiator. These little tabs got broken off on both sides, but the plastic was all smashed up. I guess his dad wrecked it and broke 8 different bones and was airlifted out and everything. So this thing's four-wheel drive. It's an Arctic Cat 650 H1, and this is going to go under. I'm taking the Chrysler Gem Car pickup truck, and I'm going to put this underneath it. I got everything figured out so far for the motor and rear end, where it's going to sit. The rear end's going to sit. This is way up in the air because I got it jacked up, but the rear end's going to sit basically where this chair's at. The rear end's going to sit there. The motor will sit up front, up in here. I might have to remove this bracket right here and have a different support welded in. I'm not sure yet, but it looks like that's going to have to go. So I kind of got all this figured out. The only thing I got to figure out is this front end. That's on an angle. That's where this right here is on an angle like this. Needs to be flat for the front end over there. And it's got longer drive shafts, or axle shafts in it. So I might have to cut all this out of here, fix what's wrong with that one on the four-wheeler, and put it in here. I'm not sure yet. This will be the next thing after I get the engine all mounted. Once I get the engine all mounted in the back and the rear end all mounted, then I'm going to work on the front of it. So the kid paid $4,500 for this thing and had to pay a 18% fee, a handling fee on it, and he only put 3 miles on it. He had it on Craigslist forever. Nobody wanted it. I don't know why. The front plastic that covered all this up, and there was a rack, was completely shot. The rest of it, it only had a little crack over here where his leg hit. but it wasn't that big of a deal. Everything else is in good shape. I've already taken this out of it and unplugged it, and it's actually going to fit perfect in the dashboard over here in the Chrysler Gem car. I guess Polaris bought this out of Chrysler, but it's going to fit right here. I just got to do a little cutting of the plastic. It's going to fit in there perfect. Here's all the next step I'm going to do is all this wiring. I got it all done on this sticky. Everything here can be peeled off and stuck on the wires where they go. That's my next thing, and then start cutting this up and getting it under there. So this is just one of the. I didn't even think about taking any videos of this before, but that's where I'm at right now. And I jacked the back wheels up, and this will do 61 miles an hour with the back wheels in the air, where the Chrysler Gem at its best will only go about 35 at its best. The reason why I'm doing it with this is the motor went bad in it, and then sitting around waiting to find a motor, all the batteries went bad. So it takes 6 12-volt deep cell batteries that are like $300 a piece, and the motors you can find used around $500, brand new ones like $1,000 or something like that. I forgot, so I just decided to take that money and convert it into gas. That way, plus this is street legal. So this is one of the first videos I've started on. I've already got a video on another channel, I don't know the password and everything, of this plowing snow. But it's just called Custom Golf Cart Plowing Snow in Michigan. Talk to you later.